I'm a dominant person. I like to dominate.
This might just be the best boxer in the world.
Boxing is hit and don't get hit. Shakur is the best at that.
And everything you do, nothing works. Everything you do, you get hit. Everything you try, you're missing. You're not being successful.
If you like perfection, if you like art.
He understands the sweet science of the game. Left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with a left hand.
Who do you want next?
Anybody.
A generational talent.
Shakur's different.
Shakur got a jab. Shakur got head movement. Shakur got defense.
His accuracy, his technique, his efficiency, Floyd Mayweather-esque.
Many people have been calling you this generation's Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel about that comparison?
I could see me outdoing Mayweather. I could see me being like one of the best fighters ever.
You know, I woke up early this morning, ate me a good breakfast, came here just to see this young kid right here go out there and fight.
What do you like about him? Been here a few times. What do you like about him?
I see the next Floyd Mayweather. You know, if anybody can break my records, this young kid right here can do it.
Our story begins in Newark, New Jersey.
I was raised in an environment where I only got to saw like the bad things, the stuff that'll put me in jail and all that kind of stuff. So my mama crying at like 4 in the morning, and we was all asleep and we was wondering why she crying. It was like a big deal, like my cousin died. I could have been in the same situation as him.
It's violent, it's shooting, people killing each other.
At the end of the day, I think it made me who I am. I still feel as though I wouldn't be the person that I am today with the mentality without Newark.
Like so many others, Shakur's life changes the moment he steps into the boxing gym.
My granddad been training me since I was 5 years old.
That's my boy right there.
He let me pick boxing, but he believed in me so much that he always put boxing in my brain. Like it always was in my mind no matter what. I tried football, I tried basketball, and I love basketball. But truthfully, boxing is my #1 love just because of the fact that it falls all on me. Because it's a one-man sport. You lose in boxing because of yourself. Whatever you do in your training camp and your preparation is the reason why you'll lose.
I put my whole life into one thing, really, into boxing. I love boxing. It's like a dude married to his wife, I'm married to like boxing.
All I do is sit at home, watch boxing, I study. I saw like the Andre Wards and the Floyd Mayweathers. I'm a student of the game, so my passion kind of made me choose the right thing. Like I chose what I wanted to do rather than following somebody else. I missed out on parties. I missed out on everything just because I wanted to be in a boxing gym and go to tournaments and go overseas and become the best boxer.
By the age of 17, Shakur was ranked among the best amateur boxers in the nation and would go on to compete internationally at the 2016 Olympics in Rio, where he would catch the eye of one of his childhood heroes.
You know, I made some very, very smart investments, and that's what I'm trying to do with these young fighters. I woke up early this morning, came here just to see this young kid right here go out there and fight, and he done an unbelievable job. He's a great amateur, and someday he's going to be a world champion at the professional level, at the high ranks.
But at the Olympics, things wouldn't quite go to plan for Shakur.
At that time, I was chasing the Olympic gold medal. And the only thing that I could think in my head was gold medal. My dream was to become the next Olympic gold medalist. I put everything into that dream. From 5 years old, you train to be the Olympic gold medalist, and then you finally get to that one moment in your career. You get to the finals, everything goes smoothly, and the day happens, and you get in a fight and you fail.
Here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No, I don't like to lose.
I cried because it was my passion. It was my dream. Because people told me crying. That day was like a family member died. That's like a heartbreaking feeling for me. Like, why am I losing? I want to win. I want to be the best. I believed I was untouchable. So being that I believed that in my brain, when I fought and I lost, I couldn't believe it. Now I realize, like, okay, everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen. Because now that I'm professional, I don't want to lose. I got everything in my soul to work super hard and make sure I come out victorious regardless of whatever the situation is.
Shakur Stevenson, much more of a defensive fighter, likes to use his speed, his footwork, angles, doesn't like to get hit at all. Now he's using those tears from the disappointment into motivation to become a true star in the professional ranks.
His grandfather told us that the only time he knows that he's sleeping is when he's not boxing. You know, when we can't hear him shadow boxing and, you know, doing the firing out the shots. That's when he knows he's asleep. Oh, Rito goes down, ruling that a push. Tell you what, he caught him with that left hand. Flashes out. That was a quick left hand, and then back to the body with the right.
Poise, patience, efficiency. You gotta like that about Shakur Stevenson.
And he's standing right in front of him now. He doesn't feel anything coming back from Rito now. You see how relaxed Stevenson is in the inside. That's so hard to teach, honestly. He's not panicking at all. He's staying super relaxed. You see the experience he has already. Pro debut. So skillful. Look at that step around. Look at that. That's beautiful work.
That's veteran type stuff. What he just did there.
It is.
Flashes of brilliance in his first pro fight. And an uppercut.
My goodness. I like what I'm seeing.
Oh, they're calling it off.
In his pro debut, Shakur.
He's still a teenager at 19 years old. The sky's the limit for this young man.
Shakur's career begins at the featherweight division, where he sets out to follow his grandfather's teachings.
My grandfather, he taught me the art of boxing, and the art of boxing is to hit and don't get hit.
Las Vegas.
Straight left hand, a shotgun blast by Shakur Stevenson.
From day one, he always told me, like, the best fighters are the ones that hit and not get hit.
Outskilled, and he goes down here in round number 6.
And if I can hit you and you can't hit me, you're better than that guy. I hit you and you didn't hit me. He installed that in me since 5 years old.
And he dips around with body shot, catches Caraballo as he's actually trying to throw a shot at Shakur Stevenson.
Even when I got hit, it was like, okay, as long as I get my defense better, I'm not gonna get hit no more.
That doesn't surprise me, what he's capable of when he really dedicates, puts his mind to it. You know, sometimes it's almost scary.
I've seen so many people across from him, like, why is he smiling? It's like a different smile. It's like a sinister smile, a sinister dimple when he's in the ring smiling at you. And you're trying to hurt him, and this kid's laughing at you.
You know, when you're fighting a fight and everything you do, nothing works. Everything you do, you're getting hit. Everything you try, yeah, you're missing. You're not being successful.
That's gotta be deflating.
It is deflating. It's equivalent to not having money to feed your family, bruh. Look at the footwork of Shakur Stevenson. He's always 2 steps ahead. You know, Stevenson has one of the best IQs in boxing.
Nice counter there. He made Gonzalez reach, and he made him pay. The concentration level it takes to fight like Shakur fights is impressive. We've been accustomed to seeing a guy like Floyd Mayweather Jr. make great fighters look ordinary. Joet Gonzalez is not an ordinary fighter, but Shakur Stevenson is proving that he's next level.
All 3 judges turn in identical scorecards of 119 to 109. All in favor of the winner, WBO Featherweight World Champion, Shakur Stevenson.
I put on a hell of a performance. I was always taught to hit and not be hit, and I mastered that today.
Shakur moves up to the super featherweight division and begins to put on some of his most dominant spurs of boxing to date. Capturing the WBO title against Jamel Herring.
It's looking like Gotti Floyd right now. Yes, it is. Looking like Floyd Mayweather.
Shakur turned him around and now the headshots come in. Now the cut is worsening and another left hand comes in. He's got a little bit of an anger to him too.
That's what blood does.
That is it. They are waving it off. Shakur Stevenson is a 2-division world champion.
Who do you want to fight?
I mean, there's only one fight left at the end of the day. It's the biggest fight in the division. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. We need to unify. Let's get it. I gotta break through walls. I gotta take fights like Jamel Herring, then go back and take another fight with Oscar Valdez.
Pitching a near shutout against undefeated Oscar Valdez.
That's where it's at. Valdez right now is getting caught at that mid-range.
And there is the knockdown, opening up round 6. That high guard is not serving him well. There was a left uppercut that came in. Shakur very good at changing levels. 3-punch combination. Headshot comes in again. Oh, look at that. Going underneath with the left hand to the body. Stevenson follows him straight back. 3 more punches. Then places that jab to the body.
Puts an exclamation point on the night to leave no doubt that he is the next star in the sport of boxing. He's going to give it a little bit more in the next. There it is.
Like that?
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson. Seconds away from a signature win. Shakur Stevenson has done it.
Now the WBC, WBO, and Ring Magazine Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, Shakur Stevenson.
Unified champ, baby. Let's get it. Following the footsteps of this boy. He a bad motherfucker. I'm following him.
Shakur moves up to the lightweight division.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
The fact that he's that close, he's in punching range, he will take some shots. He will.
Shakur!
Just tell all them other lightweights, get ready. I'm waiting for them. Tell them, come on. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Shakur now looks to break into the big 4 of the lightweight division, each of whom he has a history with.
How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit. What you going to do when you get hit?
Me and Shakur been knowing each other since we were kids. We sparred numerous times as kids. We're friends then, but now we're rivals. I mean, we knew that one day it would come. It might be now. It might be later.
I fought him. And I beat him, but they robbed me. In the amateur, they were trying to build him up to go to the Olympics, so they weren't going to let him lose. You don't bring no money to the table, so why would anybody want to see you? We watch all your fights, you run and you run and you run and you run.
In his next fight, Shakur's marketability would take a hit, with critics calling into question the extent of his defense-first style.
He's extremely cautious. He don't want to get hit by anything.
Right now, a +20, ± in this fight for Shakur Stevenson. The gap between his percentage landed compared to De Los Santos.
So a part of me feels that the reason why he's not stepping on the gas a little bit more is maybe he's thinking about going the distance.
Shakur Stevenson never landed double digits connects in a single round.
I had a bad performance tonight. I wasn't feeling too good, so I'll live with it. It's okay. I came in, got the victory, and that's all I wanted to do.
A bittersweet feeling. Shakur gains the lightweight championship of the world, but his critics are louder than ever, calling into question his championship mentality.
As I said last week, I hate Tom and Jerry's kinds of boxing. We will not have him anymore.
Turki Al-Sheikh famously said, no Tom and Jerry fights. I see the Tom and Jerry hat on your head up there. What kind of message are you sending with that?
Jerry gonna kick Tom ass the same way Jerry been kicking Tom ass the whole episode. So
William Zepeda has probably the best output in boxing.
Zepeda's the boogeyman of the division.
This is going to be what a lot of people are saying, your toughest fight to date.
Your defensive style, very controversial.
I want to shut a lot of people up. I'm going to shut a lot of haters up, a lot of doubters. I'm coming to make a statement. July 12th, we whooping his ass.
Oh, Shakur Stevenson said he got dog in him. That's what he told us. I told you he going to have to bring it out tonight.
I stood in front of him all night. I was right there. I was directly in front of him. It wasn't no looking for me. He ain't had to look nowhere.
When you're up that close, like I'm sitting there, when you watch him in the corner, the comfort that he has under pressure, he sees everything. He's so good. I thought it was a very exciting performance.
He finally satisfied the critics. He stood his ground and he punched and he mixed offense with the defense. And he still got the better of it.
You see, this is the fight that I knew that Shakur Stevenson had in him. I know he can stand his ground. I know he can fight well in the inside. And he's showing us a different dimension of his skill set. He can do it all.
I got dog in me. Like, people got to understand that too. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I always had dog in me. I don't know why people always just...
And still, WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
After this victory, who's next?
Who's next? I already told y'all who I want to fight.
If you're enjoying this video so far, I really think you're going to like pro boxing training. Pro boxing training is a powerful, all-in-one training app designed for serious fighters. If you're a beginner, you can learn, drill, and introduce new techniques with real structure. If you're a competitor, you can follow elite programming to become more versatile and defensively responsible. You can select from dozens of your favourite world champions and add their signature attacks, combos, and footwork patterns into your own arsenal. New fighter workouts are released every Monday. Become a more versatile fighter today. Download pro boxing training and dominate the opposition.
Who's next? I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best.
Years later, Shakur finally gets an opportunity to prove himself.
For so many years, when it was the Tank, it was Shakur, it was Devin, it was Teofimo, Ryan. I always thought that Shakur was probably the most talented out the group, but I always thought that Teo was the most complete.
Beat Lomachenko when Lomachenko was the king of the universe. Beats Josh Taylor. He is a two-time, two-weight division champion. Ring Magazine champion. There haven't been that many of those in boxing history. Shakur, you have never fought anyone like him.
I'm gonna give you your first loss.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I promise you not.
I don't see him going those 12 rounds. This is his first time moving up to 140. It's going to be a rude awakening for Shakur.
In the face-off, what did you see in his eyes when you looked at him? All that talk, but what did you see in the eyes? The eyes don't lie.
Yeah, you know, he knows he's in there. He's in there with Teofimo.
It ain't no different, but
the difference is you never fought no elite fighter.
I don't think y'all did either. I ain't seen.
Not on my son.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best.
A man determined to become the best boxer of his generation.
I'm gonna make an example out of Teo. That's the only thing I love.
I went down to camp before he fought Teofimo, and I seen his focus and intense training he was doing. And I said, I don't know it all, but I know Shakur gonna whoop Teofimo's ass.
I knew this day was gonna come. I wasn't nervous. When I walked out, I just smiled and I'm like, man, it's my moment.
For Shakur Stevenson, he's got the stage that he's always yearned for. He didn't want to win it.
That was art. Half speed and then popping him with the jab. Lopez just couldn't get out of the way of it. He didn't know what to do.
Turned Teofimo Lopez into an amateur fighter. Didn't even leave first gear.
The shape you were in, you had great cardio. Looked like you could have gone, 18 rounds.
I could have. That was easy.
Two high caliber fighters, but you just see one just on a different level because of his boxing IQ.
Why not risk getting hit, trying to get your offense up?
Oh, there's a good left hand from Shakur Stevenson. Winner by unanimous decision, Shakur Stevenson.
A man who wants to be known amongst the best in boxing history. Today was the first step